Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another WWE 2k16 Universe Mode episode. Doing episode 63. We're going to be doing it on Impact Wrestling right before the TNA pay-per-view lockdown. And man, oh man, it's be intense as we have a crap ton of match for you, a crap ton of number of contenders match for you, and in the main event we're gonna have champions versus champions all out clashing against each other, and some good old classic six-man tag team action. So to kick off tonight, folks, we're gonna have the Decay face the DCC to see who is gonna become the new number one contender to face the Black Label come lockdown. Then it'll be the Knockouts Women's number one contendership match between Victoria Creed, Kaylee Ray, and ODB, and some triple threat action. Then it'll be a fatal four match to who will face Bobby Lashley for the Next Gen Championship. We have Kevin Nash, Raven, Ron the Truth Killings, and Christian Cage. Then it'll be a battle royal, six-man battle royal to who's gonna face good old Moose for the Impact Grand Championship at Lockdown. It's going to be between Scott Steiner, the King of the Mountain Jeff Jarrett, the world-class maniac Eric Young, the homicidal suicidal Sabu, the war hero Gunner, and the East End Butcher Shaw Samuels. Then it's going to be a Fatal 4 number one contendership match between Shark Boy, Lewis Gavin, P.T. Williams, and the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniel. And that match for the X Division number one contendership, by the way. And we also have another six-man battle royal. This one is for see who's gonna face Eli Drake for the World Heavyweight Championship at Lockdown. It's gonna be Monty Brown taking on Kurt Angle, taking on Eddie Edwards, taking on Matt Morgan, taking on EC3, and taking on Booker T, who has well earned his number one contendership, in my opinion, to even be in this matchup. With some stellar, he's racked up the wins on Impact on a hot streak. Can he continue? Well, he needs one more match to get to that spot to face Eli Drake for the Welterweight Championship. And then we're going to move on to the main event, that ultimate six-man tag team match between the tag team champions, the Black Label, teaming up with the X Division champion, Jay Lethal, when they take on the Next Gen champion, Bobby Lashley, the Impact Grand champion, Moose, and the World Heavyweight Champion, Eli Drake. What have a freaking match card we have for you on Impact. I can't wait to get this show started. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. We're going to kick it off with the number one contender tag team match between Decay and DCC, who have had a lot of struggles lately, and the tag team really hasn't been there. They've been struggling to win their matches, in my opinion. Let's see how this unfolds. Anyway, we're going to this match. Decay, DCC, starts right now. And with how long it's most likely going to take, let's look at some analytics here real quick. Let's see what we got planned on our schedule. We're going to have a crazy schedule this week. I have a lot of important things to do next Monday and Tuesday, which was not going to allow me to do anything Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday I have a lot of stuff to do as well. So my schedule is pretty crazy. I'm trying to work around it, to be honest with you guys. Hopefully I can. So I'm going to try to do everything I can to work around it so I'm not delaying or behind on episodes. Again, my plan is to be on pace. We'll probably be a little bit behind, and I do want to apologize for that. We're probably going to be behind on FIFA. We should be maybe behind by like an episode on this, but we can always catch up with that on Wednesdays. And so that's basically the plan right now. Sorry guys, I thought I'd let you guys know that so you guys aren't wondering, well, what happened to his videos? We don't see him anymore. What's going on here? Did he like fall off planet Earth? No, I'm just a very busy person. And these next 2 weeks, it's going to be intense. And I've got a week in May, it's going to be the exact same. So it's going to be, once after the 24th, everything's going to be died down to normal, May 24th. Actually, no, after, let's look on a calendar real quick. After April 25th, we'll be back to normal. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll be back to normal then. So, yeah, that's basically where we're at right now. I just wanted to give you guys the heads up on what to look for on Monday, because we're not going to be posting anything on Monday, so I want to make sure I'm not behind. And I probably won't post as much on Sunday or Saturday this week either. Like I said, Saturday I have a party to go to, and I love parties more than anybody. I'm the life of the party, in my opinion. So, yeah. So the big stuff was, we're going to go on to this next match, Decay, the DCC. And let's see what we got here. Rainbow Draw does say the decay. Let's get this show on the road, folks. Abyss.
Thank you for joining us tonight, folks.
Bram, but Bram running right at us, folks. With one of a DDT, taking Abyss down to the mat. Oh, with the heart, so the stump to the heart of the monster Abyss. Oh, Bram. Oh, another friggin' clothesline to Abyss by Bram.
The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknown.
Bram picking up Abyss. Oh, Abyss countering Bram. One of a forearm shot to Bram by Abyss. Bram gonna counter Abyss with one of a European uppercuts. And what's Abyss got planned for Bram? Is he gonna send him down to the mat? Yes, he is. No, wait a minute. Bram gonna send Abyss up and over. Might go on a counter. Here on Impact. Bram makes tag to the Cowboy. James Storm. Abyss now gonna make the tag to Crazy Steve. Oh, and I was jumping out to the skull of James Storm by Crazy Steve. Oh, but devastating move by Crazy Steve to James Storm. Crazy Steve goes to the top rope. Crazy Steve top rope, off the top rope hits. The off the top rope hits to James Storm. Is at the put by one. Only a one on the Cowboy. Let's see what good old Crazy Steve has planned for the Cowboy. Jumping knee to the face, yikes, of James Storm by Crazy Steve. James Storm countering Crazy Steve though. James Storm gonna flip Crazy Steve up and over, yikes, ouch. And kick the spine of Crazy Steve and the back of the skull is James Storm. The Cowboy on firing out those shots. But now Crazy Steve finally getting something going on, a throat thruster right there. But James Storm wants an arm drag counter to Crazy Steve. James Storm trying to make the tag to Bram. Crazy Steve still clotheslining James Storm. Now trying to go up to Bram. Bram ducking out the way. Abyss tagging in Crazy Steve. I mean, Crazy Steve tagging in Abyss. Well, I mean, no, Abyss stomping on the heart of the chest of the plague. Bram. And Abyss gonna slam Bram to the ground. Yikes! Oh! Apparently my Uncharted 4 game updated. Well, oh, the elbow with the clubbing blows to the skull from Abyss to Bram.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now.
Now Abyss went up the neckbreaker to Bram. Bram gonna sweep the leg of Abyss with another counter. And Bram gonna make the tag to the Cowboy. James Storm. It looks like no. The other plans. Abyss might go have a shot to Bram. No, leg up by Abyss to Bram. As Abyss now has got Bram for another neck breaker. Ouch.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin.
Abyss is on fire. Bram countering Abyss. Abyss countering Bram with another headbutt. Oh no, not to Bram. Oh my God. My God. Oh, the black hole slam may be happening to Bram. Black hole slam connects to Bram. It's all over the decay. And the new number contenders isn't up 1, 2. No, James Storm breaks them at the nick of time. At 2.5, this match will continue. Now Bram's trying to fight back with everything he's got. One of them, no, that takes down Abyss. Abyss getting the hell out of there though. As friggin' Bram tags in James Storm. Abyss closes the hell out of James Storm. Abyss launching James Storm into the turnbuckle. He toe tackles off Bram. One hell of a monstrous clothesline by Abyss to James Storm. Abyss tagging in Crazy Steve. Crazy Steve going to the top rope. James Storm, gets hit with the high knees. Now Crazy Steve, with the crazy flight of offense to the Cowboy. I think Crazy Steve's gonna go for a double team maneuver from with Abyss. And Storm countered, but also Steve countering James Storm. The sick, twisted Crazy Steve. Steve countering James Storm. Steve going to the top rope. Steve going to the top rope. Oh, it connects. And right now he's got James Storm down and out. And now James Storm fighting back on Crazy Steve. James Storm fighting back on Crazy Steve. He just sent Crazy Steve to the ground. What's the Cowboy got planned for Crazy Steve? Long Nora connects from James Storm to Crazy Steve. This is enough to become the new number one contenders. 1, 2, no, only 1. Very close call there. James Storm trying to follow up with some clubbing blows. As Crazy Steve says, And, got him! He's got him, folks. He's done. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's enough. And the Decay are the new number one contenders.
Look at this.
This one, Bam.
What a spectacular match.
This was so bad for me. This one, bam. That was really bad. James Storm trying to fight back all he could, but it was not enough when he gets to the Decay. Crazy Steve had way more. This is a devastating finisher. That tornado DDT was too much for the Cowboy to overcome.
Here are your winners, the Monster and Crazy Steve, the Terror.
Crush the Decay winning this match. They're the new number one contenders for the Tag Team Championships at Lockdown. The Black Label better be weary here, folks. So maybe the end for the label, and the label may be decaying come Lockdown. We're going to move on to the next match of the night, folks. And the next match of the night is, I believe, a Knockouts number one contendership match between Victoria Creed, ODB, and Kaylee Ray. Man, wow. That match took a lot out of me. That was quick. Whew. And I got two, and again, another episode to make up for. Yikes. Let's see what we've got. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good, oh yeah. Man, it's been a crazy. I was waiting for this little thing to load. That'll take a lifetime. For some reason, every time I do Impact, it just takes a lifetime to get anything loaded for this freaking show. Don't know why. I guess it just happens, you know? As we wait and wait and wait. Man, oh man. Loading screens to take forever. But anyway, we had one hell of a freaking tag team match between the Decay going against the DCC. Decay would defeat the DCC to become the new number one contender for the tag team championships when they face the Black Label at Lockdown. Rare lucky draw does state Victoria Creed goes right up to Kaylee with the running Bulldog. These three women will be competing to see who's going to face Jessica Havoc at Lockdown. Oh, what of a knee from Victoria Creed to Kaylee Ray. Now Victoria Creed going to work with ODB here. And Victoria Creed slams down ODB.
Our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat has been broken.
As Kaylee Ray hits the elbows. What's Kaylee Ray got planned? Maybe a tornado DDT from Kaylee Ray to ODB. And what of a diving elbow from Victoria Creed to Kaylee Ray. Victoria Creed goes to the top rope. Top rope maneuver from the Queen. And it failed completely. Kaylee Ray countering. And ODB, what's going on here? There's a lot of craziness going on. As Kaylee Ray and Victoria Creed are working together for a double DDT to ODB. Running Bulldog to Kaylee Ray once again. But Victoria Creed, the Queen. And she kicks the freaking abdomen of Kaylee Ray. Yikes. Wild shot. Victoria Creed misses. ODB with that discus shot to Victoria Creed. And Victoria Creed getting back inside the ring. What's Kaylee got planned? Maybe German suplex? Nope, not even close. And now Victoria Creed just scoops into Kaylee Ray. And to the skull of Kaylee Ray by Victoria Creed. And followed by another one. And ODB trying to go for the pin. Victoria Creed breaks it up. I see drop kicks ODB right in the back. And now Victoria Creed working the leg of ODB. now Kaylee with a submission leg sweep from Victoria Creed. From Kaylee Ray to Victoria Creed. And now Victoria Creed gonna work straight back on Kaylee Ray like he's no tomorrow, slams her down to the mat. And now ODB, what's got planned? Up, what comes up must come down. Yikes.
This is gonna be brutal. Yeah, that back is in bad
What's
shape.
ODB got planned for freaking Victoria Creed? She stops with the leg of Victoria Creed. And once again, what must come up must come down. From ODB to Kaylee Ray as Victoria Creed breaks it up. Side versus leg sweep, maybe. Oh my god, wow, look at the athleticism from the Queen.
Well, look out. She missed her target that time.
Kaylee went to the mid rope. Victoria Creed freaking took her off as soon as she could. ODB countered Victoria Creed's drop kick, but Victoria Creed countering ODB. And whatever, oh, back heel super kick. And a diving elbow, yikes, my god. The Queen Victoria Creed is on fire in this matchup. And ODB counters Victoria Creed's signature maneuver. And what's this, folks? Oh my god, we'll have a mic check from freaking ODB to Victoria Creed. Kaylee, what you got planned for the Queen?
Demonstrations like that before the night's over. What a wild attempt at striking your opponent.
Yikes, as freaking Victoria Creed needs to do something. There we go, running both by Victoria Creed to KRL. It's KLR, there you go. This is KRL for some reason. One of those radio stations. And one of it, oh, knee to the skull of Kaylee Ray. Kaylee gonna shove up Victoria Creed. And Kaylee Ray with one of a friggin' shot to the spine of ODB. And one of a backbreaker.
The ribs and the lower back. That just takes all of the power out. Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that.
What's Kaylee Ray going for? I don't think Victoria Creed cares. She's gonna focus her attention to ODB. She launches ODB back to the ground. Oh, and freaking Victoria Creed gets smacked with a steel chair. And Victoria Creed not gonna have any of it.
You just can't train to be ready for
Victoria Creed drop kicked Kaylee Ray, but she didn't see ODB, and ODB taking it to freaking Victoria Creed. She's gonna send it to the ground, and she does.
back into this match here. How do you like that?
Right now, folks, now we're gonna be.
This could be all.
And what's ODB got planned for Victoria Creed? A pile driver. No, oh!
Thanks for coming.
The freaking plant to the ground from ODB to Kaylee Ray.
Extra slow regaining her base.
As Victoria Creed is knocked out cold. And now ODB realized that she may be the number 10 at 1, 2, no, oh my god, only a 1.
Saving this match goes on.
What's freaking also calling out this elbows to the skull, maybe of Victoria Creed. Not gonna happen though. And Victoria Creed getting the hell out of there.
Back in the ring again. Good.
And Kaylee Ray with one of a freaking. We have a backbreaker from freaking Kaylee Ray to ODB. But oh god, the punch of the Kaylee Ray is enough. 1 to 2. No, Kaylee Ray kicked out.
That hand had a lot of force behind it.
As she drop kicks Kaylee Ray all the way over the top rope.
She's toast. Hey, what a
Victoria Creed trying to fight off ODB.
She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now.
And now Victoria Creed with the shots. And now, whoa, what a leapfrog to ODB.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring.
Victoria Creed maybe taunting for a little too long. As now Kaylee Ray, what you got planned? And now whatever the hell Kaylee had planned for ODB, Victoria Creed's gonna capitalize on a, freaking Kaylee with the Queen's. The Queen freaking pedigree. The Queen's pedigree connects to Kaylee Ray.